if this is working or not. Okay, testing. Hey there, Nina, can you hear me? Is everything clear? Hey there, Chris, welcome back. Glad to hear you're resting, Chris. When you told me you were going to go and get some electrolytes and everything and help out, I thought, no, please don't do that. You're just like me, like you have something where you need to stop and you can't. That's why I used your thing back at you as saying, no, you told me I had to rest, I had to let my feet get better. Last week, I think it was, or about a week ago, I decided, because it was really hot weather, I decided to wear my sandal things. They're an orthopedic type sandal that you buy that are good for your feet. You know, they've got the arch support and all of that. And they've got this cushioning when you walk, even though they're thin. I ended up suffering badly from that because when you're walking on the joggers that I'm wearing right now, they're thick and they, I'm just going to put stuff on here to stop this blowing around. Yeah, the things I'm walking on, you walk like that, you know, you walk like that. But the sandals, you walk like that and you bend the toes and oh my God, the pain. Anyway, I am at Shell Harbour Workers Club here. I think they call it Shelley's. This is the area I used to come with the hubby, and then I don't know why, there was all these excuses about the heat and all this rubbish. Anyway, we're back. So hopefully we're going to come up here on a regular basis and I'll get online. I'm only online for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Chris, I see that you made a payment, so let's get on with it. What are we looking at for you today, Chris? I look slimmer. It could be that I went to the doctor recently. I don't know if I told you, Nina, but I did tell Chris. I went to the doctor for my regular yearly check and everything was really fantastic. All my levels were good, especially in line with the fact that I'd broken both my toes and was, you know, sort of laying around and everything. And my cholesterol was terrible. And my cholesterol was terrible because I've been eating junk. So for the last nearly 2 weeks now, only one day I've eaten a chicken schnitzel burger and some fries or chips, whatever, wherever you are listening to me. Australia, we call them chips. In America, you call them fries. And I felt sick after I ate it. And that's the one day I've eaten something bad. So I've been eating salads, brown bread, salad sandwiches, vegetables all sauteed with a little crumb of feta cheese and seeds and nuts on top. And my snacks, instead of packets of chips or chocolate bars or ice cream, has been red or green grapes or both and Brazil nuts. And I've started on my breakfast routine again, which I stopped about a year ago. And I've noticed over the year that I stopped having my, I think other countries have Wheat Bix. We have Vita Brix. I eat Vita Brix. I stopped them and I noticed cholesterol and sugar was a problem. So yeah, I've got to have a test in a couple of months. So I am very, very strict with what I'm doing. On the scales, I haven't lost any weight, but I feel like I have. And I've also started exercising. I'm doing exercise routines at home. And I'm also back into the gym with the hubby. Trying to get the hubby to do the exercise routines at home with me. They're only 5 and 10 minute routines. So, all right, what are we doing? You'd like an update on the array job and a general for April. Okay, no problems. What have we got up here? Oh, you sent a donation for 3 readings. Okay, so the third one, oh, one for Nina. Oh, there you go, Nina. So, Nina, we might get yours done on live. I'm not sure. We'll see. If you don't want it done live, let me know. And if I've got time when we turn this off, I'll get it recorded for you. If I don't have time because I've got to pack up and get back inside, and it's getting very windy. It's getting very windy here. Maybe if I face this way, it'll be better. I haven't got a Sheen t-shirt on today. This is called a boyfriend t-shirt. It's meant to look like a surf shirt, a male surf shirt. This is probably 4 times the price of the t-shirts I get from Sheen. And if I'm completely honest about it, I prefer the Sheen t-shirts that I've been buying than this one. I could have had 4 Sheen t-shirts for the price of this one, maybe 5. Oh, it's got a bit of a weird thing there. I'm just thinking because the wind was blowing that way, maybe it's better blowing this way now. All right, let's get on to it. So array and a general read. And Nina, what are we doing? You want yours in private. All right, so we might, when I get onto Chris's second reading, I'll check the time. And if I've got time, we'll do another reading if somebody comes in and wants a reading, okay? At the moment, it looks like it's just us. I am showing that there's more people online, so hello to whoever's here. Sorry I haven't been online, guys. Just haven't been online. It's funny when things get out of whack, everything goes out of whack. And I just set the clock for the wrong timing. I set it for a mini read for some reason. All right, so we'll do the array one first. 1, 2, 3. I'm really hoping you can't hear that music. I'll keep talking. Yeah, so quick pause. Nina's going to keep track of anyone that comes in that's asking for readings and put them on standby, ready to go if I get time. I don't want to have a build up and do recordings and all that sort of thing. All right, here we go. Array. What's going to happen with Crystal and the job at Array? I'm really, really hoping that you've got this job, Chris. I mean, 4 interviews, it looks very, very likely, and especially that they postponed that last one. So for you, I mean, they postponed it for you. Here we go, Crystal and Array. Good luck, Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Chris. We have Ace of Spades, 10 of Hearts, 3 of Diamonds, 2 of Diamonds, 5 of Hearts, 1 negative card, the 8 of Spades, and then we have the Queen on the end. Be careful of injury. Be very, very careful of your movements. Like if you're not feeling the best and you have to go get something and you start to feel dizzy, please sit down or whatever, because I don't feel this is sickness. I feel this is something to do with everything's going well and then you have some sort of injury. If it's not you, this card would represent your mother or an auntie. It's a female energy. There's something about an injury sitting on the end here. Now, depending on what the job with Array is, I'm not too sure what that job would entail. It could be that you're working with people that have sustained long-term injuries or something like that. So if that is what the job's about, that's all that card means. It's looking very promising. 2 of Diamonds, 3 of Diamonds sitting side by side, 10 of Hearts and 5 of Hearts on either side. That's basically a new job, new people, new contracts. The Ace of Spades at the moment is where there's something else that's finishing to start something new. So let's see what else we get. I'm hoping that you really can't hear that music. I can hear it clear as a bell here. And it's playing a song that I really like at the moment. Fleetwood Mac, I think it is. And normally I would hum along because I can't sing very well. All right, your challenges. Your challenges are personal matters at the moment in regards to any job, wherever you're going to work. Your challenges are showing me problems to do, personal problems, as far as you have been having some issues in regards to your health and well-being at the moment. So I'm seeing that as the only challenge of moving into this, because it's going to be a lot of work very quickly. Okay, and I feel that it's showing me that the responsibilities you'd have to take on could be quite stressful in the beginning. I'm hoping, just let me see, I'll just pause this. I'm going to see if I can shut these things behind me. That one will shut, and that one will shut. Ha! That's all I had to do. I didn't need to move. I felt like I was sitting in a wind tunnel. Okay, let's continue on. All right, so yeah, you've got these two sitting here, which usually is about responsibilities and a stress overload here. We've got you and a co-worker side by side, and then we've got this sort of feeling like it's too much. But it's also showing you and possibly a medical type person, but the job I think was involved with medical type stuff. This could be about medications or doing some kind of therapy in some way or something to help out. I'm going to shut one more. Oh. I wonder if anyone's going to come out here because I'm doing this. Is anybody else like me that has long hair and you go out somewhere to eat something and the weather's beautiful and then it gets ruined because your hair goes like this while you're trying to eat? I washed my hair last night and it's sitting all over the place, and I got the scissors and cut some hair. That's why I've got short bits. All right, let's restart. Is it working now? Did you hear any of that reading? I was nearly finished the reading, so did you hear any of that reading? Hey there, Christian Thomas. How you going? Now you can see and you can hear me. Did you hear the reading or didn't hear anything? Oh no! Oh my gosh! I don't know why. I have 4 bars. I've got full strength connection. Oh wow. You know what? I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to do a recording and upload the video. So I'm just going to turn it off then. I don't want it to be, I don't want to do a full reading and then it's not working, because that's just pointless. And it's too windy here anyway. It's clear now? Yeah, but I've just done the whole reading and it's not on there. Yeah, so I might, hi there, Music, welcome to the room. Yeah, I might turn it off then. Oh, same to you. Happiness always. Beautiful. Yeah, I might move down that end because it is a school day and I doubt that anyone's coming in with any kids that are going to be running around. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to do recordings for Chris and send them to you. But I'll do them I think I'm probably better off doing them. I don't know whether to do them using the live recording or whether to do them. I don't know why that would mess the stream. Oh, you reckon maybe the microphone? The microphone, maybe the microphone, because it's linked and it wasn't picking up when I was moving away. So it was when I got up and started moving around. Hey, welcome back, CB. How you going? So when I sit, everything's clear. But I was sitting for the whole reading. Oh, so when I got up and down, so did you hear any of it? Did you hear the beginning of it or not? I'm going to redo it anyway. I'll redo it. I want you both to put big things. See those big things you've got across the screen right now, Nina? If it goes offline again, I'll keep looking up as I'm reading, all right? I'm pretty sure all the cards are still sitting at the top. Yes, they are. Okay, they're a bit different. Are they at the bottom? Yeah, that was the bottom cards. That wasn't the cards. Right, I haven't started any clock or nothing. I'll just read, all right, because I haven't reshuffled or changed anything. So, all right. All right, so did you hear the first part, Chris? Okay, you didn't hear the first part. You heard nothing. All right. Okay, so what I seen in the top was possibly a female in the family, maybe some sort of injury, and I told you to be careful with things. Like if you're feeling a bit faint or whatever, make sure you sit down, don't push yourself or whatever. But you had really good cards, you had a contract being signed, and you had all of that sort of thing. What I've got now is a bit different, even though I put the cards together, but I didn't shuffle them, so I don't know why it's different cards. They're not even in a different order. It's totally different the way it looks now. Your challenge areas, what I seen before, were possible work overload or something else comes in where you've got another offer somewhere else and you're starting to worry about which way to go, Chris, okay? You're thinking, I really, really want this job with Array, but something else has been offered at the same time. So I feel like there's 2 offers on the table for you in the coming weeks. April was going to be a decision time, what I was seeing there, where you're really deciding which way you're going to go in April. Now, you do have now, what I've put out here in front of me, you do have the 2 kings signing the deal. You do have you sitting there with the contract, but there's another contract you're saying no to. Okay, so there's 2 different ones, one that you're saying yes, one that you're saying no. It could be the one contract where there is a stipulation that you must do blah, 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 and you say, I'm not going to do that, but I will sign to this. So it's either 2 separate jobs or it's 2 separate parts of the one job where one is good and all streaming ahead. The other part of it is where you're not too sure about it. I did see a lot of overload with, it's almost like somebody else was reaching out to you, asking you to help out with something, and you had to say no because you're too busy, okay? Here we've got the contracts being signed, we've got the new job, and we've got the new learning and the new structure. In between it, we've got an overload, and we've also got relearning something that you've done for a long time. There was an overload in the last segment I had on the table, but there wasn't anything about relearning, because a black 4 and a red 4, when we're looking at a job, one is where you know everything, you've got your certificates, you've got your training, you've got your experience. The other one is where something that is unknown to you, where the job at Array maybe you've got to have a particular certificate that you haven't got, or it's run out of date, or let's say it was just for example a first aid certificate and you didn't realise your first aid certificate wasn't up to date. So there might be some sort of new learning that you're doing within the job. The outcome is similar. I feel like personal matters and things just not exactly how you thought they would run. There is this new responsibilities and you're good at what you're doing, but there is this sort of wanting to do something else for some reason. So I do feel there's the job offer there. I feel that something's going to come up where you're offered to do something else that you've been wanting. It's almost like somebody turns up and is part of your story for some reason. Now, I haven't set the clock for anything, so we're just going to do this now. How's Crystal going to go? How's she going to go with the job offer and Array? Now, it is nearly 11 o'clock. I was only planning on staying on for maybe up till about 11:30 at the most. At first, I was only going to stay on till 11, but I didn't get on. I wasn't on. So, yeah. And then I wasn't expecting that I'd have that drama just then. Now, this is looking really good, Chris. We have the Emperor. So I feel this is you taking your own power, your own decision-making. You're stepping up to the plate and saying, this is how I want things to be. We do have Five of Swords in reverse here. Usually Five of Swords, as you know, it's about cutting out the emotional side of everything and making a decision based on facts and figures, not so much do you like the person, or do you like the people, or do you like what you have to do, or the hours. So I feel it's cutting the emotional side of things out. I also feel like there's something here. I don't like the Seven of Swords coming out when we're looking at a job, because to me that usually means where, I'll just give you an example. My daughter was asked to do something and she was offered this money, and she thought it was fantastic. And then later, after she'd already accepted the terms, she found out from somebody who was more experienced than her that she was actually getting ripped off with what she was offered. So I don't like a Seven of Swords card coming out when we're looking at a deal, because I feel like there's something in this deal that needs to be closely looked at, okay? That there may be, if they've offered health insurance for free or part of the job, or they've offered Flexi Fridays, or if there's been some kind of offer, just make sure that that offer is standard or above standard, and that there's not some kind of trick there. Now, what will you be doing about it? It's looking really good. Here's the offer. Now, again, this is usually representative of something that's short term, not something that you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. We do have the money card sitting here with the Nine of Pentacles, which is some kind of bonus payout, or working towards a promotion or a payout of some kind. We do have victory and success with the job with Array, so I do feel you'll be very good at the job. No doubt in my mind about all of that. Outcome is wishes coming true. We do have the King of Pentacles, which is offering something solid. But I'm wondering where this offer is coming from, whether it's Array or something at the same time. It's like you're going to be getting a phone call that here's the offer. You're going over the contracts of what the job will entail, what hours you've got to do. Do you have to go to meetings once a month in a different state? Do you have to travel? And I'm saying about traveling because there's something to do with travel involved in this job. Now, from what I understand, you said that the job would be at home. This is telling me there's something different on offer here. There's some kind of jumping ship. So I do feel that, yes, there's an offer. You're going to be good at what you do. I feel that you need to go over contracts with a fine-tooth comb. The contracts could actually be the job that you're doing as well. Bottom of the deck, we got you taking control of the situation, very hard-working, very fast-paced. You are getting a bit of a build-up here. Nine of Wands is like Nine of Clubs to me, and when we're looking at a job, Nine of Wands with a Three of Wands sitting beside it, you're taking your time with everything, but I feel that you're still, even if you take on the job and you get the job, I don't feel you'll stay there for some reason. That King and that Chariot, I feel like you're going to jump ship. I feel like something else is going to come into play. And I'm even wondering whether you'll start at all with the job at Array. That you'll get the offer and everything, but another offer is sitting there at the same time. So I do feel that there's a decision time coming up. But anyway, good luck with it all, Chris. We'll just see what you get here. Any other messages you need to see. Hello, Rachel. Welcome to the room. I don't believe you've been here before unless you're using a different name, but hello and welcome. All readings are on pause while I'm doing paid readings. When I'm on to the next one, G-Ram normally wants a reading, but I think it was Alyssa or Erica is in the room waiting as well. I'm only taking one on at a time because I may be going offline very soon. Anyway, Chris, think about the job with Array. Let's see what else we get here. What else does Chris need to know about the job at Array? I'll set the timer for the next one. This one's probably gone way over time, but it doesn't matter. I can't believe that I was reading and I should have looked up. If something goes wrong with the feed, please type in capitals and put red stop signs or something up on the screen so I can see. Chris, staying where you belong, putting your foot down. You're being told that it's only going to be for a phase. You've got a phase card here. There is a new beginning on the horizon, something new coming in. There could be a heavy burden within the job description or the job requirements or something like that. You will be signing contracts somewhere along the line and all will become known to you in time. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 positive cards out of 6 and you've got 2 cards showing difficulties for some reason here within the job. I've always felt really good about the job. I've been doing some, what would you call it? For you, I've been doing like a type of meditation focus. I used to do it for a friend that was going through cancer, and I literally used to imagine her across the ocean, and that I would send out these pink balls of light of healing across the ocean and imagine that she was laying in her bed and the pink balls of light were literally hitting her and she was absorbing the pink healing. Okay, that's the only way sort of to describe it. So I've done a sort of the same thing in regards to spirit energies, bringing a job that suits you, where you're comfortable in your own home and you're good at what you're doing and you're recognized for your achievements and for who you are. And you basically said something like that recently. But I've always felt that this job at Array, that you've got it. You've got it. But this reading today, even the one that you didn't hear, is showing although that you've got the job and you're going to be better than expected, I feel there's something else coming in at the same time where you want to go. Rachel's done a payment. Readings are on pause. I will do that reading, guys. I'm probably going to be finished after that. G-Ram and Alyssa, I wasn't going to take on other readings and do recordings, but if you guys, you are my regulars, I will be packing up after Chris's next reading and Rachel's reading now because she's gone and jumped in and made the payment. So I will do the reading for you. Thank you for the payment there, Rachel. G-Ram, if you did want a reading, you are one of my favourites. And CB, CB, welcome back. Guys, send me an email. If you are on my WhatsApp, G-Ram, I think you are on my WhatsApp. Just send me a message in there if you do want to go ahead with it. I believe that we will be at the club on Friday. I can't promise that I can get online. There's been a lot of people at the club. Anyway, let me get on to the next reading, and now I've got Rachel's reading. Don't go away, guys. G-Ram and CB, don't go anywhere. We'll see where I'm at when I finish Rachel's reading, okay? G-Ram, if you need to go and you want to message me, that's fine. But just wait here, and if I can, I'll just keep an eye on the clock, okay? So I'll shut up, and I'll get on to the next reading for you, Chris. But yeah, Chris, I'm going to keep sending you the energy, and basically I talk to the spirit team, your spirit team. I'm wondering if you felt my mother's presence at all around you, in particular to do with healing. But my mother was very, very smart woman, and very, very hardworking and liked by a lot of people. So I'm sending her across to you. You can borrow her. You can borrow Mum. Her name's Betty, same as me. I think you already knew that. Yeah, so the lady in white, she's around to help. But yeah, I feel good things about the job with Array, but the reading has now changed. The reading has now changed to, I think it's only going to be for a short duration. And something else much better is coming. So anyway, let's see. Next reading was just a general for April. General messages for April. Nina, have you got the question that Rachel wants for the detailed reading that she's paid on Super Chat? Thank you for that Super Chat. I think that might be enough for them to finally pay me. I haven't been paid by Super Chat for, I think the last payment was November or something last year. I haven't been paid. You've got to build up a certain amount, and I haven't been building up Super Chat money. Okay, Chris, general reading for April. It's been really weird with me too. I've been planning on, I've even set up the room planning to do recordings for the good old yes and no readings I used to do, and a general reading, you know, like a yes and no, or a general reading for what's coming in April, pick a card reading. I just don't end up doing it. I either feel sick, or somebody comes over, or I'm on the phone too long, or my husband wants me to play games with him. And I'm talking about computer games, by the way. All right, Chris, general messages. You're going on a journey. A short journey is coming up in April, and it looks like a journey for pleasure. There will be some ups and downs. There's some discussions going on. There's some firm regulations coming into place in a relationship in April. There is discussions about moving forward together. But there's also discussions about ending something in April, about a commitment you have. Now, this could be about a job because you do have working cards, but you also have relationship cards. So I'm going to read it two ways for you. On the relationship side of things, I see that you're having talks with somebody. You're going somewhere, a short distance. You're going for a meeting, a meetup. Maybe it's for lunch, for a cup of coffee. Maybe it's just someone coming to visit you. And there's a bit of a discussion going on. There is a bit of tension here where somebody's discussing something. It could be quite tough to talk about with this person. It could have things to do with family, fertility, pregnancy. but there is a bit of a tough decision and tough talking going on. And then there is this other person coming into the picture from the past as well. And there is also a break in communication with somebody from the past. So I am aware of different people that you have in your picture. I feel this is a good step forward between you and a partner, your partner. I do feel that this is talking truth on the table. I do feel it will get quite tense, possible arguments. I also feel that there may be a break between you and somebody that's trying to reconnect from your past. Recent things you told me about where somebody asked to help in regards to a mechanical issue. I feel that that may be that person there, where there is a no, can't take this on at this time. I don't want to say too much on live, but in regards to working situations, I feel that this is talking about a new thing coming from the past, a new offer coming from the past. I do feel there's contracts being signed in April and movement going on. But there's a pleasurable travel card showing up. At the bottom of the deck, we'll just swing to that quickly. Beautiful energy at the bottom of the deck is something that you don't know that's going to happen. I'd like to say that this is your partner and you making new agreements and sticking to them and having a lot of fun with each other. If it's not your partner, you're definitely having a nice time with somebody. This is going out, celebrating, eating nice food, enjoyment. Medically speaking, the bottom of the deck there, that would be a new set of eyes on your medical problems that may have cropped up. And that would be somebody new with something new to offer, which makes you go from having any kind of medical issue to having no medical issue and feeling fantastic. Your difficulties through April, whatever they are, this could be things that weren't said, things that were unknown, somebody being irresponsibility, turning around into the right direction. Somebody new coming in April, helping out, financially helping out. So that could be new jobs, new work. It could be somebody, let's talk about the car, mechanical issues or things that need to be fixed, getting them done basically for free. So I feel somebody helping you out with anything you need. I also feel a new friendship is around the corner. This friendship would be through work. This would be you getting the new job, starting to do new responsibilities, which you're very good at, putting things on the table. You also have someone from the past popping in for a visit in April, which is going to make you feel very comforted, very happy. There's something to do with a baby boy here in the picture, so I don't know if a relative or somebody's turning up on your doorstep and you're asked to be Auntie Crystal or something helping out. Yeah, but there's also a nice energy of male friendship around you and support. The other things I'm seeing here is you or somebody else having a successful surgery. I don't feel this is anything major because I'm not actually seeing the hospital. If you went in for some kind of procedure where you had to stay in hospital, the hospital card would be sitting here. So this is more likely where you would be having some form of treatment that is very successful. So I'm not sure what that's all about. If it's not you, it's some other female, because I'm seeing female, and I did see this before in a previous reading a couple of weeks ago, a female that's having some kind of therapy of some kind that's really, really helpful. And it may be news from someone from your past. I think it was Rosie. Was it Rosie that had an issue and went to hospital? You might be hearing that she's having some kind of procedure coming up. It's going to be very successful. It's going to be very good. There's also 999 sitting here. Now, 9s to me are about new life, new beginnings. It can be pregnancy, but I don't have the pregnancy cards alongside of it. So I feel like it's wishes coming true, things working out. It's not going to be without its issues. There are some little tense moments in April, possible arguments, but the arguments are very short, and then there's happiness following. There's a lot of hard work on the table in April, so I do feel you're going to be run off your feet, working with a new job, new people, new sort of beginnings going on in April. The end of April, you have 2 males. You have something to do with work and responsibilities being changed. But you also have a personal matter going on where somebody doesn't live up to their end of the bargain. So let's say that you sit down and have discussions with somebody about, this is our plan moving forward. Every Friday we're going to meet each other. We're going to go out to dinner every Friday, and we're going to discuss, you know, how we're feeling and what's going on. Be prepared that the other person involved is going to come up with some excuse, or they're not going to turn up. So there's a little bit of a disappointment in somebody else, a male, coming up in April. I'm just going to sit that on there so it doesn't blow away. Buzzer is going. Up next we have, what was it, Rachel. It doesn't matter, Nina. Rachel actually jumped in and made that payment. So I'm going to do Rachel's payment, and then we'll do CB, okay? Because CB did ask first out of everybody. Rachel, get ready with Rachel's question, please. And CB, you can make your payment and we'll do yours. Chris, you did ask before Rachel made the payment. All right, Chris, let's just focus back on you. Last messages for Crystal about April. What else does she need to know? And thank you so much again, Chris, your generosity and helping Nina out. Nina's a very hard worker, and Nina sent me a photograph. Nina, do I have your permission to send the photograph of your certificate to Chris? It does have your full name and everything. I don't know if you're okay with that. If you want me to block out your last name on the certificate, but are you okay with me sending you? I'm very proud of Nina. She has a, I think it's a degree, a bachelor something that she did, and she's currently paying that off, working very hard to pay it off. But yeah, oh, you're okay with me sending it forward? Do you want me to block your name out before I send it forward to her? And I have a payment for a mini reading for CB. So we got Rach with a detail reading, and we got CB, and then we'll be finished for the day, guys. CB, GRAM, if you're still there, if you want to send me payment, GRAM, I'll probably do your recording when I get home. I don't tend to do them at home anymore, but just for you, I will do that. And I think it was Alyssa or Erica. If they were online and you're still online, you can do the same as well. CB was a mini read. Thank you, CB, for doing that. All right, I'll just finish this off for Chris. Yeah, I'll block your name out, no problem. Very proud of young Nina. She did all her tests, and she got her own apartment. She pays her rent. She cleans her apartment. She cooks like a demon, a mad demon in the kitchen. And she's done this certificate. She's amazing, amazing girl. I'm hoping for her to get on her feet. Waited 2 years for that apartment, I believe. Was it 2 years, Nina? You waited for that apartment, or 4? 4 years. I think she waited to get that apartment. And I've seen her apartment, photos of her apartment. She keeps it spotless. She's just very, very good person. All right. Crystal, what else do you need to know? Worries about financial situation. You are a bit concerned at the moment, you know, because you haven't secured the job yet and everything. I don't think you need to worry about it. It's in reverse. You will be standing your ground with somebody during April. I feel this might be a personal matter where you're standing your ground and saying, look, this is how things have got to play. If you don't want to play this way, forget about it. I also feel you're being told to make sure you're recuperating, resting. You know, when you told me you were going to go out and help because of the tornado and everything, I thought, are you crazy? You've just been in hospital and everything, you know, and had a fainting spell or whatever. You need to rest. You have the rescue card coming in, so there is something going on. Gerardo has paid for 2 detailed readings. Gerardo. I'll do them from home, Gerardo, because I won't have time now here. Thank you, Gerardo. Okay, we're finished after the next 2 readings, guys, so just close the books now. Everything's finished. You have contracts being signed here. This could be something to do with your marriage. This is some kind of solid grounding going on in April. You're also signing contracts here with this. I really like this energy going on in April. Be prepared for disappointment. I don't feel that this is someone cheating or any kind of betrayal, but I do feel there is someone letting you down towards the end of April. You have 2 cards that normally together represent fertility, pregnancy, and everything on the horizon. So you may be going through into pregnant zone in the very near future. It may be discussions about this, and it may just be family time. Mother, daughter, auntie, sisters. It may be some kind of lots of female interaction, and somebody announcing a pregnancy coming up. I don't have the cards for actual pregnancy, but I do have cards that show something in the future. Bottom of the deck, we have you standing your ground. You're making a choice here. There's 3 choices, not 2. And you're also going to be going on a journey. There's some sort of little journey coming up in April. Anyway, that's all looking really good, Chris. I'm just going to sit these on top. All right, up next we have Rachel with a detailed reading. Your question was, where will things be going between Christopher and yourself? Will it lead to a committed relationship? This is a super chat donation. Yeah, it was a detailed reading because it was $15. Rachel, can I tell you that if you like this reading and you're going to be coming to the channel again and wanting another reading in the future, please try and get the PayPal working. I get paid straight away from PayPal, and I think they take off, I think it's like less than $1 off $10 or something. So it's very low percentage. The super chat feature is great for people to use it. It's great for people to remain anonymous as well, using the super chat feature. But for me personally, they take, I think it's 28 or 29% of the payment. So for every $10 American, I'm getting $7. And I don't get the money until I've reached a certain amount. I think it's $100 has to be accumulated before they will pay me. And because I don't have that people using that feature, I haven't been paid, and I don't remember when I last got paid from Super Chat. Okay, so it's not beneficial to me. It's beneficial to you guys, and that's why I put the extra charge on. So it's cheaper for you to use PayPal, and I get more of the money that you pay me instead of them getting the money. Okay, all right. Okay, so up next we got Rachel, and you want to know about you and Christopher, the relationship and where it's going. So good luck with that. I don't need your star signs, but if you wanted to put the star signs on there, because there's lots of Rachels out there, I do have 2 other Rachels that I know of that come to the channel, and I also personally know 2 Rachels here in Australia, one of them quite closely. And as far as Christopher goes, I do have a relative that's Christopher. I also have, or actually there's 2 relatives. There's another one on my husband's side. So I do know quite a few of them. So if you wanted to say you're Rachel the Sagittarius and Christopher the Cancerian or whatever he is, that would help with the reading. Anyway, let me just get the cards ready and the timer. I'll give him a quick shuffle. He is Aquarius, okay. And what are you, Rachel? Christopher the Aquarius. Chris, Aqua. And you're Cancer. Oh, you're same as me. Hello. Happy birthday in July. Rachel, Cancer. Okay, no problems. Let's set the clock. Good luck. Hope you like this. Hope it helps. I don't know how good Cancer and Aquarius goes, to be honest. I don't really put much basis in that. Nina, if you can explain to Rachel about the numerology readings I do, where you put the 2 numbers together, she might be interested in that at a later date. Show me the connection, Christopher the Aquarius and Rachel the Cancerian. Will this relationship grow stronger and lead to a commitment like marriage? Wow. I don't know if you just noticed that, but the 10 of Hearts, especially if the 10 of Diamonds or a 2 of Hearts or something comes out, is actually marriage. This is the ceremony of marriage. And we have you coming out as the Queen of Clubs and him coming out as the King of Spades. And you're actually looking at each other. You dropped out on the table looking at each other. This might be telling me that you have brown wavy hair and that he has black hair, or he works in police, military or government, and you work in retail or very, very manual kind of work. You might work in hairdressing or things like that. So this is kind of giving me a description of what you two do. There is another Jack here, so I'm wondering whether you already have a child or you're connected to him through work. That could be what it is, because we actually have a working card here. But you two are definitely going on a nice journey here. I like this. This could also mean that you'll have a child with him, or you're going to be having a child with him. I'd have to say that it's a boy. Okay, what have we got here? The numerology readings, I can do a detailed read for, I haven't done one for a while, but I normally do it for a detailed reading, 15 US on PayPal. Yeah, because it's a bit longer. Anyway, let's see. Not today, but another time. I should be back online on Friday. It all depends whether I can get the place or not. Okay. This wind's getting quite strong. Wow. Okay, now you have triple aces. It's going to take about a year. There's a lot going to happen over the next 12 months between the two of you. I am seeing that there's a lot of interference from outside here. These two double eights mean, they can mean that there's a distance between the two of you. It can mean that, let's say, he is African and religious, very religious, and you are not. It can mean that you come from very, very different cultures. And the outside family or the friends are saying, this can't work, this can't work. There is some things where very structured between the two of you. You do have 2, 4, 6. Now, you haven't been to my channel before. When I see a red 2, 4, and 6, this is a marriage. This is two people in a home together. This is two people making commitment to each other, and this is being parents and family and joined. And it's very good when it's read. The problem I'm seeing at the moment is outside interference with the 2 black 8s, where he's Spanish and you're black. Okay. So I see a cultural or religious difference here, which can get hard. And this is where either you or him know things, like his mother might say something to him, or your mother might say something to you, or your father, or whoever. And this is where you don't talk about it. You don't say, oh, my mum said this, and sometimes it can lead to tension. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on there. I also see that the challenges are other people, basically, other people's beliefs, other people's feelings, people just saying it doesn't work. We've got 2 black 7s. 7s, when they're read, are where you sit down and you make plans for your future. And you're really excited and you want to have everything happening and you want to move in together. You want to have a life together. You want to you talk about babies and future and whatever. Your jobs are interfering, your family or your cultural background. It doesn't mean it's not going to work. It just means that it's going to take a lot of time, and there's a lot of stress here. There's a lot of tension going on. And half the battle with a relationship between 2 people is if his family loves you and your family loves him and your friends are all on board, the relationship goes like that, like it's full on. You do have triple aces, double aces together. This is marriage. This is commitment down the track. But you do have 3 aces and you have a family member interfering here in a strong way, and some kind of secret. So I don't know if you're secretly having this relationship. I don't know if he used to be married or you used to be married, or there's something in the background interfering. It's telling you that if you're prepared to wait, it's going to take a long year. There's going to be a lot of discussions. There's going to be fights. There's going to be on and off energy. But if you can wait and you can resist, you will bring this together. You have a soulmate attraction. You're coming up in the future as Queen and Jack of Hearts. This is really beautiful energy. This is really happy energy. I'm not looking up at what you're saying. He's gorgeous. My ex-family interfered with us. I don't want that to happen again. We are getting married. Yeah, it does look like you're getting married, because the 10 dropped out, which is the celebration of marriage, and you had the 2 aces together, which is the ring going on the finger and signing the document. The ace of clubs is the document, the marriage license, and the ace of diamonds is the diamond ring on the finger. So that is showing me there is, but it's not going to be it's not going to be easy at all. The outcome cards are showing soulmate together. Jack and Queen of Hearts, soulmate together. You had 2, 4, 6 in red. So you are meant to be together, but it's not an easy connection. We do have somebody here taking charge, being in authority, sort of like whispering in the background. This won't work. Take this on board. This is disaster. But you have the other 10 sitting here. So that means what dropped on the table, which you've seen, you had that drop out on the table. There's the wedding. There's the celebration. There's the happiness. You would be very happy together. I predict that if you're able to, you will be having a child. I predict that it would be a baby boy. Okay? There's a baby girl sitting here, but I'm not sure if that's a child that already exists. All right, the bell has gone, so I'll just do top and bottom of the tarot because I've spent a lot of time on them. So I am seeing it does look like a commitment, but it does look like it's going to take about a year. There's a lot going on there. You're changing your question, CB. Put your question up, please, because we're on to you now. All right, this is just the finishing of the reading, Rachel. You've got an adult daughter. Okay. Okay. Sometimes people that really connect with each other, if there's a lot of drama going on the outside, people that don't understand the connection, you need to just pack up and go. You need to go somewhere else and see and make the connection work. It looks like a hard connection, not because of you love each other, because of the people on the outside that don't agree with it. Okay? Which is crap, you know? You can't help who you love, you know? Black, white, Chinese, you know, red, Indian. You can't help who the person is that your heart wants. And that's just it. All right. Rachel, the Cancerian, and you're very, very emotional, Cancerian, and we've just had a blood moon, so I'd like to know how did you go through the blood moon? I thought about things long past. I thought about things when I was a teenager and got very emotional about it all. And I had a lot of dreams about my mother and other people who've died over the full moon. Rachel, the Cancerian, and Christopher, the Aquarius. What else does she need to know about this connection? Oh my God. Just take charge of it. Oh my God. You have, and we have other people in the room that read tarots. Chris, Nina, look what she got. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. These are the two lovebirds, and they're looking at each other, the same as my poker deck. This is the connection. This is love, romance, meant to be together. Trying to juggle. What do you take on board? You've got the Two of Pentacles here. Do you put all your energies into you and Chris and the relationship and moving forward, or do you try and jump ship backwards and forwards? You've got another two here. Now, to me, two twos is a marriage. It's a commitment to each other. You've got the Two of Wands here. Used to making a firm commitment and moving forward. And then you've got the Emperor. The Emperor is representing used to need to take control of this relationship and do what it is used to want to do. You've got an adult daughter. Used to are adults. You love each other. You want to have a life together. Make it happen. Usually people that interfere, they interfere because A, they're insecure about their own connection to the person that they're concerned about. B, they're jealous. C, they think that that person is better than you don't deserve them, or they make judgment calls. Cut out all the garbage. Do you two love each other? Do you have a good thing going? Do you support each other? If you called him at 3 o'clock in the morning, will he pick up the phone and help you? If yes, he's a good guy, you know? Anyway, let's move on. Up next we have we've done that. We've done that. All right, so up next we've got the mini for CB. Gerardo, we'll see how we go if Gerardo's still here. Just let me see how this one goes. Good luck with it all, Rachel. Good luck with it all. All right. He was constantly on my mind. Ah, so you were on break. That's why the up and down and other people interfering and yeah, okay. I'm needing CB's mini reading. What's the question for CB? Nina, have we got the question? Oh, there it is. What can I expect from H? Okay, CB. So this is a mini read. I may be able to do one question for Gerardo G. Ram if he's still here. If not, that's okay. I'll pack up after this. Okay, CB. What can CB expect from H? What's going on? What can CB expect from H? Okay, Rachel, this is a mini reading. So if you wanted to hang around, this is what you get for a mini reading. It's just a shortened version of what I just did. Still a lot of information. So I do 7 and then 15 cards for a detailed reading, and I do 5 and 9 cards and 1 at the bottom for a mini read. Okay, and then we do top and bottom for tarot if we get time. All right, CB, what can you expect? I think that H has been very inconsistent here. The reason I'm saying that is we've got Jack of Diamonds, which is usually the little boy that needs to grow up, somebody that needs to face their responsibilities, somebody who's not listening. Then we have clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. When I see that, it's telling me, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what this person's doing. You do have a 2 and a 6 in red. So if this person can ground themselves, you might have a chance with this person. We do have a black 2 at the bottom here, which shows somebody with lack of commitment at this time. Now, this is only a mini reading, so this is right now and maybe a couple of weeks. But yeah, inconsistency. Now, this is confusing what I'm seeing here. I don't know if you can see this. But see all the court cards? We've got King of Spades, Queen of Clubs, Jack of Clubs, Jack of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, King of Hearts, King of Clubs. We have 3 kings here, 2 jacks here, and 2 queens. There's too many people in this relationship. There's too many people having something to say. It sounds like H will talk to you and make some sort of promises or say, I don't want to do this right now. And then he'll go talk to somebody else. And that somebody else will say, oh, don't worry about it or whatever. So I feel that he's not consistent with just what he wants at this stage. I also feel that you are connected. That's why you keep sort of coming together. It looks to me like he wants to just socialize and have fun. What are we saying down there? He's been trying to come back, but I'm unsure what he wants. Also, he has to come how I want him to give it all. Yeah, he wants to party. He wants to talk. He wants to hang around. He wants to go places. He wants to travel, go out and watch a band or go to the beach. Or I just see a lot of activity, a lot of fun. But I don't like the black 2s. If you're wanting him to come back in and be solid with you and commit to you, it doesn't look likely. It looks like you would have a lot of fun with him. But having him in your life, it's like it's on and off. Because we've got Jack and Queen sitting together, which is a soulmate connection, because that's why he keeps coming back in, and that's why you keep thinking about him. This is showing you 2 solid as a rock. Then we see these 2, which is playful energy. This is let's go and have some fun. And then we see a man who wants to go long term, go the distance, but we also see another man that wants to go long term and go the distance. One of them could be him saying they want to do this, but not actually producing. Okay, the bell's already gone because this is a mini read. We'll just do top and bottom of the tarots for you. What can CB expect from H? Are you going to keep him blocked? I don't know about blocking him if you want to go out and have a good time, but it's not showing that he wants to commit to anything. Really, he'd probably make you laugh, make you feel good, but as far as locking down some kind of solid commitment, I can't see it happening at this stage. If you know anything about tarots, the Jack of Clubs and that, That's kind of is like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, as you know, can be a bit of a player. They would just want to have fun and laugh, and they're very, very charming, very sexy, attractive, and you want the person, but yeah. It might be something to do with work as well for him. So he could be up and gone in the next 8 months or something, or August. He could get some kind of job deal or something and say, oh, look, sorry, I'm moving to a different state, different country, whatever. The other messages you've got are karma. This is a karmic connection you've got going on here. This is why it's happening. You need to keep your wall up here. You've got 7 of Wands here saying this is how it's going to be. If you can't commit to this, well, forget about it. You've also got about locking somebody out here, somebody pushed out. You've got running, going on a journey. Outcome is it's too much of a battle here. We've got fights going on backwards and forwards, not sort of getting anywhere. And then we've got fun and friendship with 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups can be where this is just fun, just sexual and fun and exciting. That's what you got anyway. Thank you. All right, up next, I do need to get offline, guys. So what was happening with Gerardo? You're still there? Gerardo. Nobody's come in for lunch, which is really weird because it's 11:45. There's not one person inside. And just as I'm saying that, people might end up coming in for lunch. I doubt that anybody will come out here, though, because it's very windy and it's unpleasant to eat when it's hot and it's windy. So, Gerardo, yeah, do you want to put your question on there? Alyssa, I'm going to the club. I'm not sure if we're going to go to the club here again tomorrow. If we are, I'll come out and get online. But I definitely have been told that we are going to the other club on Friday. As long as I get online straight away and they haven't got any kind of function going on in the areas that I use, I should be online on Friday, okay? Just a general read for you for one reading. G-Ram, you paid for 2, didn't you? Did you pay for 2, G-Ram? Let me just have a look. Okay, so we'll get your general one done and we'll see how it's going. If people start, oh, hang on. I can see people moving about now. Okay, so we'll get the general one done. If I have to stop, I'll go and record it. Alyssa, yeah, I'll either see you tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, a lot of people are not getting the notification. So what I suggest is you go to my page, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then untick the notification and re-tick the notification bell. And hopefully it notifies you that I'm live. Alyssa, are you on my WhatsApp? Because I told Chris that I was coming online and I told Nina I was coming online because they told me before that they didn't get a notification sometimes when I go live. All right, anyway, let me get on to this before the doors just open and they change their mind because it's very windy out here. The wind's getting worse. I've got things all balanced on my cards. Okay, Gerardo, let's have a look. General read for Gerardo for, we'll do for what's left in March and going into April. March, April for Gerardo. March, April for Gerardo. What's he need to know? Okay. What I'm going to do is going to read the 7 and hold these in my hand because of the wind. Gerardo, are you in the mood for love? Look what you got. You got love cards. Wow. This is going out, enjoying nice dinner, holding hands, enjoyment, talking truth, making plans. Wow. If you've had any health-related matters or someone close to you has had health-related matters, this is turning around. This is also where you've been hearing a bit of gossip about something, and you're putting something straight. It's not showing me an actual commitment, but it's showing me love and fondness and enjoyment. There's something to do with a celebration coming up around a family member. I don't know what's going on with I think it was your nephew who was in prison. I don't know if he's getting released, but there's some kind of family celebration, and it's around females and males, but everybody's wanting to have a get-together. There may be some wedding coming up. There may also be some kind of special birthday or celebration of some kind where you're invited. Also, I don't know if you're thinking of moving house or moving in with somebody or moving somebody in with you, but there's all of that going on. In regards to work, it's showing me a lot of hard work, but a really beautiful payoff coming out of it. Could be a bonus. It could be a promotion as well. Okay, let's see what else we've got for you. Ram Gerardo. Wow, you got really excellent energy. Bottom of the deck, something official being signed. This can be getting married in a courthouse. It can be working for the government and signing contracts, but it also can be something personal, some kind of responsibility and contracts and something to do with the government. Now, being that you do have a relative in jail, this could be that this person's getting released very soon, which would be good news for the family. We also have some big deal going on financially here for you. I don't know if you're buying a new house, selling a car. This is really nice energy. This can be promotions. This can be building something, investments. Really, really good here. It comes from something bad. So this could be somebody, let's say you own a business that sells shoes, and you find out that the company that used to sell the shoes to some other big place burnt down or closed down, and you get the contract. So out of something that goes wrong, you benefit, you do well. Okay. Also, you may have been trying to get your hands on something and you get a payout here as well. So this sounds really good, looks really good. Somebody maybe, it's a male may need surgery coming up. If it's not you, it's some male relative of yours. It looks like somebody has something to do with anything under the rib cage, so your liver, your pancreas, your stomach, your intestinal tract, the kidneys, the sexual organs, the bowel, the bladder. Okay, there is something there that's causing pain. It's telling you that whoever this is, if it's you, the Black Six is telling me that somebody wasn't doing what they needed to do. So let's say that you are diabetic. The Black Six would tell me that every day you've been eating chocolate or ice cream or things that you're not supposed to do. So it's showing me something to do with an irresponsibility around a health-related matter. Business, it's showing me somebody that wasn't taking care of responsibility and there's some kind of payout coming. Okay? It's funny because all your top cards were all about romance and celebration and get-togethers, but these cards are showing me more about business and money and health. The outcome here is showing me wishes coming true around somebody young, but it's also showing me some kind of commitment in regards to love, making a firm, concrete thing. But be prepared. Somebody's not saying too much here and they have suspicions and fears around commitment. So I do feel that you've got a love bubble situation going on here. There's a lot of strong feelings going on, but there's fear on one side of this relationship, fear of the other person cheating or not telling the truth or stuff like that. All right, G-Ram, let's see what else we get here for you. What else does Gerardo need to know for the coming weeks going into April and April itself? Gerardo, what else does Gerardo need to know? Let me just make sure these are upright. Yes, they are. All right. We might get your second reading done, Gerardo. So just put your question on there just in case. All right, bottom of the deck we'll start with. Again, we've got some kind of karmic love thing going on here, trying to get it all happening. Definitely a lot of sexual vibe here. It can represent pregnancy and that coming up for somebody, but I don't have a 9 anywhere. Normally the 9s need to be sitting there. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got travel coming up over the coming weeks. It could be short distance though. I'm not seeing any sort of overseas or anything long distance. We also have a detachment, emotional detachment going on here. I feel that this is something to do with work because of the King of Diamonds here. So let's say that you've been holding on to your car because you've got some kind of attachment to it. This would be emotionally detaching, making a business decision, or you've been staying in the same kind of job because of some kind of an emotional bond or something like that. So I feel that you're going to make some firm decisions coming up. I also feel there may be some kind of travel to sort something out for somebody. Again, I feel there may be some kind of medical thing going on as well. Over here, we do have the Lovers sitting here, so I do feel there's a lot of romance on its way. It's funny you're mentioning how's the nephew doing, because it looks like he might be getting out. I don't know if you've heard anything about that or how long he's supposed to stay there, but you're being told to hold and wait for something. And also, don't go against what you know. This card is in reverse. It's normally telling you to trust in your own instincts. That's telling me you're not listening. You're not listening. If your gut's telling you this is right, it's right. If it's telling you it's wrong, it's wrong. You also got something growing in strength here, which is getting better and better. You've also got a wish finally coming true to do with somebody young, possibly your nephew. You also got some kind of fast-paced energy coming towards you that's going to make a dream come true. Bottom of the deck, as I said, you've got the sexual energy, you've got a karmic kind of thing going on, and you're manifesting something to make it happen. All right, so that's that reading. Gerardo, we'll do the other one, and then we're finished, guys, for the day. Gerardo, let's get straight to it without further ado. What's your nephew's name, please, Gerardo, while I'm doing this? Gerardo's nephew. What's going to happen with Gerardo's nephew? What's his name, please? Omar. Gerardo's nephew, Omar. What's happening with Omar? Gerardo's nephew, Omar. What's going on there? A lot of stress. Feeling like he's in the wrong place. Well, he's in jail, so not good. He does have something he's looking forward to here. Getting very excited, very happy about something coming up. He knows that he's got support and that from you, his father, people looking out for him. He's just feeling like, you know, wrong thing, wrong timing, all of that sort of thing. It's like regrets going on at the moment. He is holding tight to something, so he may be coming up for a what do they call it when they could get out of jail? They have some kind of sit down meeting and apply for bail or to get out on probation or something like that, get out on early. I don't know the legal terms for all of that, but it looks like he may be coming up for a probation hearing or parole hearing or something like that. So he's getting excited about it, hoping that he can get out. I do think he will be getting out. Looking at this, you need to see this. They're all red. We've got the responsibility card. I did see this before, but not as good as this when I've done readings on him in the past. He does have 246, which is signing a contract. He's got a nice surprise coming here. He's had a lot of fear leading up to this moment, a lot of disappointment. I think he may have tried before to get out and it was denied, but he's got a nice surprise coming here. He's also got someone from the past offering help. Moving forward, this literally looks like he's got 246. Usually this is about a marriage. So I do believe you said he was married before he went into jail, or he's got a partner. So I don't know if he's going to get married again or renew his vows or something like that, or this is just talking about the contracts within the jail. I'm hoping that this means that he's going to get let out. The sixes would mean that he only will be let out if he has someone responsible for him, willing to take care of the responsibility, vouching for him, a place to live, a job, all of that sort of thing. He is concerned about being involved with people from before, but he has really good outcome cards here. This is family, connections. If he has children, this can represent a daughter, a sister, baby sister, things like that. This is nice energy. So he's got really nice energy around him, a lot of people concerned for his well-being. I'm hoping that it means he's going to get let out. He's going to get released early, maybe. If he's supposed to spend more time there, it looks like he's getting out. I hope I'm right. Omar. Gerardo's nephew, Omar. What's the story? Where are things going for him? There's absolutely still nobody in there. I can only see the workers in there, and the doors are opening because the workers are walking backwards and forwards. Nobody's coming in for lunch today. It's 12 o'clock. This should be packed with people. This is looking very, very promising. Now, for all of you, Chris and Nina, that read tarots, we do have the death at the bottom. Death can represent fears and everything. I mean, he's in prison. It could be fears that he has. But to me, death is a new beginning, something finishing. This literally shows somebody behind bars and then being told to be very patient and a celebration coming. Okay. He has this rescue card sitting here, being rescued, being looked after. He has victory sitting here. He has celebration coming up. He literally has cards that represent a relationship and marriage and a commitment and all of that. So it could literally be representing his commitment to, once he gets out, what he's going to do. I don't know if he's been studying while he's been in jail. A lot of people here in Australia, when they're in jail, even murderers, rapists, whatever, they do university degrees while they're in jail. They learn to be a teacher, or some of them learn the law, or they learn a trade. They have a lot of these kind of programs and things. So hopefully he's doing something like that. So when he gets out, he's got some kind of skill. We have this needing to heal, needing to take time. He has some woman he's concerned with here. She's usually hardworking. It could be somebody that's emailing him or coming and visiting him. But that's usually like a flirty energy, but she's also very hardworking and very decisive with her choices and what she wants. He needs to closely look at what it is he's wanting here. Sometimes he might be going off in a bit of a flight of fantasy. Some of his choices he's made in the past, he needs to make sure that he's not going to make them again. He has a bit of fear around that. He has got something coming up. The wheel has been spun. So this is where he's meant to be at this time, but things are going to dramatically change with this. He has support here and working hard towards a common goal with somebody, and he does have the support role here and making a long-term commitment. Once he's out, it's my belief with what I'm seeing here that he won't go back there again. Also at the bottom, I'll just go to the middle here for him. The middle, we've got taking time and patience, trusting in his own instincts, release time coming up. This normally means leaving a job and getting a payout, or when you finish and you retire. So because he's in prison, I feel that this is in line with like losing the job and getting a payout and moving. He's in jail, he's finished his time and he goes. And also a new beginning on the horizon, new beginning. Let's see what else we've got for him just to finish off. What else has Omar got in his near future coming up? Gerardo's nephew. What is coming up? I hope I'm right. I hope you get word from your brother. I would call your brother or contact your brother and just say, what's happening with Omar? Is he getting an interview for parole coming up? Does it look like he might get out? Anyway, let's see. The last messages about Omar today. Stop that. We've got very stubborn behaviour here. This is someone feeling stuck and holding on. A lot of annoying things going on around him. This is his challenges at the moment, that he feels stuck and annoyed, you know, like sabotage, or he feels that someone's sabotaged his life. He's been told it's only a matter of time now. This is usually one more month when I see the moon card like this, 28 days, one more month. There's something big coming up. He has the key to the door. He's got the key of success. This card is very, very good to get no matter who you are. This is like he knows what he has to do, and it's literally like a cage. Prison is the cage, and he has the key to get out coming up. He's a bit lost about what he's going to do next, not too sure, but there is a celebration coming for him. I believe he might be getting out. It looks like he might be getting out. All right, bottom of the deck, we have being loyal to himself, realising that it's not going to be easy. He's got the burdens there. He's got the burdens he has to face about things, and a new beginning. He's got a new beginning. Anyway, thank you to everyone that donated. Nina, what I might do before I pack up, I was wanting to get out of here by 11:30 at the latest, and it's now 12:10. Instead of me doing your reading, recording it at home, I'm going to turn this off and go straight back into it and record your reading for you. So please send me a message on WhatsApp right now, Nina, for your reading. Yeah, that was paid for. All right, take care, everyone. Thank you so much, Crystal. Crystal, rest. I'm going to be sending you good vibes. Nina, I will do your reading, and thank you for all your help again today. And good luck, everybody. And I should be online Friday. I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow. I might take a break from it again tomorrow. I'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I should be online on my Friday, which is you Thursday. So whatever it is around 10:30, 11 o'clock on Friday, that's when I should be on. Actually, tomorrow, if we are going to the club, I might tee it up with a private client who's been put on hold for the last month. I keep organising it with her, and then I can't do the reading. So she's been waiting for a private reading for a while. So yeah, tomorrow, if I do come to the club, I probably will just do that. All right, guys, have a good day, good night, and I'll catch everybody on the next one. Bye for now.